Hello everyone, my name is Freya and we are back with another video. Today's video is a tier list. I haven't done one in a little while. There's going to be a little surprise for every once in a while in the video. And it's just ranking... It is ranking each character by how I like them the most. I will show you our tiers first. We have S, A, B, C, and wouldn't care if they died. Because, believe me, there's some characters that are going in that tier, and I think you guys can guess in the comments who beforehand. I'd also like to hear your tier list rankings in the comments below. But, first character we have on this list is Ada. You know what? Even though she's only really used a black armory, she's pretty good. She wasn't the kindest to us. She's a beta. We'll rank it a bit off the lore and also like just how they are in game. So yeah. And then we have Amanda Bray. What does she really do in game other than die? Not a lot. I think she might have to go C tier. And then we have one of my wives. I just realised as well. Oh no, she is, don't worry. I was gonna say, yeah, the extra stranger's not on this list. Yes, she is. Okay, so next up, Anna Bray. Or Anna Bay, as some people call her. I don't think she's as cool as her sister, but she's actually not too bad. Is she A tier though? Well, she's going A tier, should be kind of low on it. We then have Ashamir. Oh, I also have a thing here. I have like certain characters, what I want to say about them. Or like what you'll see when we get to them. We're going to do something special for some of those characters. But okay, Ashamir. He was quite funny in the Pyramidian Strike, but also when you first see him in Vanilla D2, he's a pain in the ass. Excalibur is his only redeeming. Well, yeah, I don't know. He's gonna go B tier, and he's actually just gonna out edge. Banshee is next. Other than like his cool storyline linked with Clovis, it's not really much to do. His lore, I don't really know any of his lore other than that. Saying something as well. I might have to go. Wouldn't care if they died. Not that interesting of a character. And then we have Kaito. Oh, I do love Kaito. She's not an S tier character, but I love her. She is fucking great. Her lore is amazing, especially when it comes to like Heart Shadow and stuff. And even more so if you think about her War of the Hive and how she wants to do a second Great Hunt. Her and Callus have a pretty good storyline together. Her and Zavala have a good storyline together. She comes in one of the best season Chosen. You know what? She's going above Anna. Oh, wrong placement. Wrong placement again. Yeah, she's going there. And then we have Callus himself. I really have to think outside of Lightfall here. Like, Season of Opulence, pretty good. Leviathan Raid, he wasn't too bad. Yes, he was a bit of Eater Worlds and all that stuff. I think he's got to go probably like Lightfall does bring him down a lot. He could probably be like the top of B. And then we have Cade. Okay, and no, I'm kidding. Okay, we all know he's got BS to one of the funniest characters. Kind of the saving grace of D2 Vanilla. Had some of the best lines back in D1. I had quite a few different things I wrote down for him for what I wanted. I was going to put in a little clip of him saying to Eris, "Get your rock off my map." Didn't go with that. Instead, I'm going to go with this clip. his death is so meaningful. Oh, what would we do about it? He is the reason Destiny got saved with Forsaken. We gotta go for that. Okay, next character. Clovis Bray. Really important to lore, but his actual character in game, quite an ass. He's gonna go C tier. Just because... Is he above Manda though? That's actually, yeah, that's the question. I think he's above. He does a bit... Okay. He does a bit in the game. And I feel like we have to see him again in Lightfall. Not Lightfall. Final Shape, surely. Or at least after Final Shape. He couldn't be done with, like... God, what's the season of Seraph? There we go. That can't be his like final season to do anything in the game really. The Clovis Bray organization has so much in game. Yeah, he's gonna stay in C tier. Then we have the Crow. Let me just check if they have Aldrin under here. No, so he is as the Crow. Do I rank him as both, or do I rank him as one? Because Aldrin would be, like, B tier. But the Crow... I actually quite like the Crow. I think they're both B tier, but I think he's high, like, he's mid to high B tier. It really depends. Him and the Hawk mission, quite good. Season of Chosen, amazing. I think I got Crow burnout though, like a lot of the community. We got too much of him. Really didn't like him in fuck, what was the Witch Queen season? The one with all the scions and stuff. Season of the Risen. Didn't like him in that. He kinda annoyed me there. Quite a boring character. And then we have Death from K. Next up, a character I don't mind, has some good lines, in a pretty interesting place, European Dead Zone. Really not enough done there. I think other than a little bit of, yeah, I don't know. The first season of Lightfall, he has a little bit. Him, I don't know. He's gonna like probably like D tier though. I think he's above Banshee because he does say a bit more. But then Banshee's got more. Banshee's got more lore. Sorry, Devon. I wanna like you, but there's just nothing to like. And then that's Ido up next. Who I just adore Ido, and I have no reason to, but she's going to S tier. I think she should be the leader. I feel like we're going to see Mithrax die at some point, because Aramis is kind of being written out now. I feel like there's not going to be like a full-on redemption arc for Aramis, so Mithrax might just die randomly in Lightfall, and Final Shape, not Lightfall, Jesus. And then we're going to see Ido become the leaders for the House of Light. That, or we see Mithrax get resurrected as a guardian, and we get that storyline, but I feel like that'd be annoying. Unless they want Mithrax to deal with the Scorn, I don't know. We'll find out. But Ido's an actual S tier for me. She's probably gonna be like bottom S tier, but she's S tier. Exit Stranger. Yeah, she's a character a lot of people didn't like in D1, because like the whole freaking thing of just being, if only I had time to tell you, well, I don't have time to, whatever the fucking line was, I can't remember anymore. She's alright though, and I really like doing really liked her and Anna's story in Beyond Light. I know Beyond Light's not very light expansion, but I didn't mind it. That's quite controversial to say. I feel like it won't be in the future. It's just because of Sunset, and that made it controversial anyway. But like the actual expansion wasn't horrendous. And I think that's a lot of because of her, and I wonder if he's, hang on, so I get distracted. Oh, that's a shame. Oh no, they are. Okay, Varys is right there. Good to see. I think like she's quite good. I really like her. She is gonna go here. To be fair, I don't. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. Jesus Christ, that took so long. Also, you get a gun, the Stranger's gun, back in D1. I know it's a pulse rifle, and it wasn't that great, but I really enjoyed it. I remember like abusively maining it in PvP when I was a kid. When I first got it, because I was waiting for like expansion packs and stuff, and I loved the gun for some reason. I don't know. I just have a weird fondness for our character. Same with the next character, Aramis. I surprisingly like, not as much as I do. I think she's bottom 8 here, but I quite like her. She's got a very interesting storyline. I think a big reason of why I like her though is her story in the Artemis Embrace Gauntless Hunter, about her and her partner, and how she's now gone back. Like, now this is like, I know this is not part of the lore for that gauntlet, but it links into it. How she's now kind of gone looking for her to go see if she's still alive. Oh, it hits me hard. I love that storyline. And we have quite possibly the only character who is going to be Cade. And this, for me, this is a... Oh, hang on. I realised I got... Oh no, I haven't. Don't worry. Eris Morn is the only character I think that can beat Cade, for me. I have loved her since Dark Below. She has such a cool fucking storyline. I know it sounds stupid, but like, my Xbox username is to do with Crota. So, the Dark Below, I think it's not a very good expansion pack, I know that now. Wasn't a good raid. So I feel like now it's quite a good raid to me. Fun free-to-play raid that is. But she sets up, obviously Crota, she sets up Taken King, basically anything to do with the Hive almost, except for Warmind. She kind of like set up. Ian Warmind, but you could excuse that she did technically. Shadowkeep wasn't that great, but she was the best bit of it. That or like the final cutscene. But the reason I've put her above Cade is for this clip of her turning it into a Hive for the first time. Especially from the trailer, I remember watching it and I was so hype. I love her character too much. So here's the clip.
Knife-edged truth. Bring me your tithes.
Okay. Next up, Drifter. Who does not love Drifter? Genuine question, like, he is such a good character. I know he doesn't do much, and it's so sad that the Alliance quest didn't do anything really. But I think him being part of Dark Vanguard alongside Exo, Stranger, and Eris, great. I sort of love that. I love that storyline. I think he's quite cool, and Gambit's terrible, I know. But if you don't link him like to the actual way the game is played, he's quite funny. And I think he's one of the most memed characters, and that kind of makes me like him. But he is gonna go B tier. No, A tier. Yeah, he's gonna go just above Aramis. Ava Levante is next. Destiny's grandma. Where do we rank her? She's not a very interesting character. Not really got much to do with in game other than the events. I wouldn't say I want to die, because she's a sweet little grandma, and I've got no reason to really dislike her. But she's also just not that important. I kind of wish we'd like maybe see her like a mission or like something that isn't, well, just the freaking events. Anyway, on to Failsafe. Yeah, I'm not gonna rank it. She has like one good thing, and that's like D2 vanilla, surprisingly, when She's like talking to Cade in the what strike is? It's one of the strikes. It's not the Nexus. Um, it's the weird fallen one. I can't remember its name off the top of my head. But I don't know that. Yeah, that strike where she like shuts Cade off of the system. It's probably like her only good little bit. Only part of her I really like. Other than that, I just wouldn't care if they turned her off. Pretty useless. And I hate the way she goes, Captain. It's like, no. Finch, you are in the same boat, buddy. Horrific. Do not care for your character. Really, just like he should have been super important. But I think he sets up why people hate. Like he's one of the main bad parts for the Witch Queen, which is saying something because Witch Queen is such a good story, and he just sets up the hate for whatever his name is down here. Can't actually remember his name off the top of my head. Wait, see if I remember it by the time we get to him. The Cloud Strider dude, anyway. But yeah, don't like him. He annoyed me. And he goes there. Then we have Ghoul, who isn't that good. Doesn't really have anything to him. I think the only good scene I really liked of him was either him with the speaker, which we'll get to in a minute, or we'll get to later, or him just kicking us off the ship at the start, which I can't really complain. Pretty cool. So I think he's gonna go bottom seater. His storyline's kind of really cool. Oh, I guess when he kills his like mentor, it's kind of cool as well. But yeah, he goes there. That's just because it was D2 vanilla. The writing wasn't really that great. It was a shame. And then we have our Ghost. I'm not gonna lie, I've never really liked our Ghost. And Beyond Light made me hate our Ghost. And I have a bad feeling that I'm gonna hate our Ghost even more when it comes to Final Shape. Because since Beyond Light, well no, since Shadowkeep to be fair, I've been hating our Ghost a lot. I think like Forsaken was like the last okay Ghost time. So, he's got a few good lines. I wouldn't say that I want him dead. I'm just saying they're probably above Ava. Oh, let's actually search that out as well. Are they above Amanda? Yeah, just because they say a bit more. And they have a character to them, I guess. Then we have Glint. Glint's a really good Ghost. I don't mind him. So I think I'm going to put him actually behind our Ghost. There's not really much to do. I still don't get why they changed his name from Pulled Pork, which obviously only a few people would really know from the lore, because that was like when. Also, everyone saw the clip of Aldrin getting rezzed into the Crow, but not a lot of people read the lore around it. And if I remember rightly, his name was Pulled Pork at the time. And I wish they stayed with it until we got to Season of the Hunt, and we found out his name's Glint. Might have been a bit earlier than that, actually. But, yeah, he goes there. Then we have Hawthorne. They go above Devon, but I don't like them. I'm also going to actually put Finch above Failsafe. Yeah, I don't like them. Not a great character. If the bird is here, bird S tier. Hawthorne himself, like, just bottom of the barrel. Not a very interesting character. Really had, like, potential if the writing was better, and I think that's the main problem. The writing wasn't good enough. Now, Ikora, in D1, I would have put in C tier, or like wouldn't care if they died. But I think they slowly got better, and the more we learned how they are with the hidden, I grew to like them more. And now I'm going to put them kind of middle B tier, or actually high B tier. Yeah, high B tier. I think they've grown a lot as a character, especially with like their trusting with Eris, but also telling Eris to pull it back a bit. It makes sense. Amaru. I had so much love for Amaru just being like, fuck you to the Guardians. Like, nah, not catching me, mate. Then he started calling us, like, I know he called us neon nerds and stuff back in Witch Queen. Wasn't the biggest fan of that, but wasn't too bad. It wasn't any of the actual story that ruined him for me. It was just what he said during the Halloween event. And we have to put in the clip here of of him calling himself daddy. Ugh. Just no. No. I dislike Amaru for that. And he would have went from probably about here to here. Actually, is it? No, there. He's below our ghost for that. And then we have the racist. Lakshmi 2? Yeah, that's Lakshmi 2. Can't remember what number it was. They're alright. Other than I just called them the racist and they said they're alright. They're not the worst. Like, for villains we had, for a seasonal villain, not the worst, but definitely not one I really enjoyed. Quite like seeing them dead. Ooh, bit too high. I'm gonna put them above. Put them above Ava. Starting to realise Ava probably should go into D tier, like into the bottom tier. I feel bad having her above fantasy and stuff, but oh well. Okay, Mara Solve. Avoiding all the sexual stuff people say about her and whatever else. Wait, hang on, Petra's not on this list. Yes, she is. Good. Okay. Avoiding all the sexual shit people say about her. Yeah, A tier. She has a cool storyline. Yeah, she can be like top of A. I like her. She's not the best though. Now we have Mithrax, who I have to put in the clip of him fighting Aramis with a sword. Right now. Because of that clip, I loved him beforehand. He's a really cool character. Also, giving us Outbreak Perfected. He's a big link to that quest, so is Aramis. Even if people don't really realise that's Aramis too much. I really enjoy him. Oh my god, my hair is pissing me off. I really enjoy his character though. I quite like him. He's always been quite funny to me. Yeah, I think I will put him probably in between Anna and Kaito. His character is just one that I really enjoy. And we have quite possibly the character who has been ruined the most. And that is Nezarec. Lightfall really just gets summed up by Nezarec and the next character. That is a shame. I am sorry, Nezarec, God of Pain, but you are in. Wouldn't care if they died. You're the top of that list because he has some cool lore behind him. Actually, because of his lore, he's gonna go above Ava. You can actually, yeah, fuck it, you can go above Lakshmi because of his lore. And that's only because of the followers in Nezarec. If that counts as lore for him. Instead of like being for Mikkel and stuff. His lore saves him. The raid itself, shit. Him, shit. But his lore's cool. And I still haven't remembered his name. What is the Cloud Rider's name? Fuck it. 1 second, I'm googling it. We'll cut this from the video. No, but apparently my screen recording keeps cutting out on me because it can't record protected content. I think a random advert keeps showing up on the bit that you can't even see the screen and it thinks it's protected. But I figured out dude's name. It's Nimbus. That clearly shows how much I wanted to purge him from my brain. TH3 Jez has a massive Lightfall recap where he shows a chunk of his lines that are just horrendous, and I think that shows why he's so bad. But I'm putting him above Failsafe because I think he is actually better in the after Lightfall campaign missions, and also in Veil Containment. Then we have Osiris. Osiris' character. Curse Osiris, hated. And then he got really good. And he got really shit again. Like, Lightfall ruined him. So, I know that means Saturn was the good part, but that's annoying. That's its own thing to deal with. So I'm actually going to put him in probably just... No, not where I'm going to click him. He's going above Lakshmi. No, he's going above... I don't know. He's there because he does have some good lines. Like, Season of Dawn is good. Yeah, he can go there. Petra. No reason to it. Come on. Go there. I could not see the place that then. Really like Petra. Forsaken's great. Season of... fuck, what's the season? Season of Wish. Been amazing with her. House of Wolves, amazing. I just really like her character. She's quite good. As you say, anything like Fallen or like Queen and Queen's Wrath, I just really seem to like. Master Rahul was originally one of my Xbox names. Now, I'm just not a big fan of his character. Really annoys me, stuff like that. So, I'm probably going to put him down. I wouldn't care if they died. It's not really got much. I don't know. For some reason as a kid I just thought he had a cool name, and I made it something similar to that for my username. But he's just not a very cool character, he's not very creative. What can he do with Cryptard though? Not a lot. Then we have Rasputin. You know what? They're going above Clovis. What is going on? This is going really laggy. Where are screen recording cut out again? Yay! Where are we? Rasputin. Yeah, he's alright. I mean, Season of Seraph really made him where he is. So that's the only reason where he stands. Next up, we have Rogue. Now, Rogue has a pretty cool storyline. I'm actually going to put him in the top of beta. Because we're not ranking the raid, we're ranking him as a character. Quite funny to go against. Insert a clip of him kicking the fuck out of someone. I do love when you go into his boss encounter and he beats the shit out of you. First raid boss to properly fight back. Not a lot to say about him though. What's annoying? His law's quite cool, and that's about it. Like, obviously he started the whole reason of the hive and stuff. And first disciple, pretty interesting. So I think that's where he deserves to go. And my hair's pissing me off again. Next up we have Riven of 1000 Voices, and she probably would have went about here, but Season of the Wish has brought her to second A tier. I love her storyline with her partner in Stargazing Mission, whatever it's called. I can't remember its name off the top of my head. That's really useful to me. But yeah, I think she has a really cool storyline, amazing lore. Love how she managed to wish herself into not being taken fully. Like, she corrupted. We're back here and my fucking screen recording cut out for the fucking like millionth time, like fourth time it's done it when I'm recording. That's fun. Whereas like Riven, cool storyline, cool lore. Love how she managed to. She can ruin a wish, so even when being taken, it tricks. Like if the death happens, it doesn't make it taken. She goes there. Sagira. Not even gonna say anything. She's probably just below Finch. Really annoyed me. Not a character I enjoyed. Saint 14. Fucking love Saint, I won't lie. He annoys me in Trials, but really like him. he can go below Drifter. I think that's where he belongs. I was really unsure about where to put him in A tier there, but I think that's where he belongs. Quite like his character. I also there's this amazing clip here of him just fucking headbutting a Vex when we first see him. So he's got to go there. His lore, amazing. So much good stuff about him. I like Saint 14. He goes there. Now we have Lord Saladin. I really liked Rise of Iron and his lore there, and all we see of him, how he acts. What else? Freaking Iron Banner, we get to interact with him a few like seasons, but I'm not gonna lie, he's quite a boring character. He's kind of like he's above Ikora. Actually, no, he's below Crow, realistically. I don't know. He could be more interesting. Savathun. Oh, what a character. She's messed with everyone for so much. For so long. I think she belongs in S tier. Oh. Exo Stranger, do you want to move? She definitely belongs there. I would say she actually belongs above Cade. But I think just for the community sentiment, I'm going to put her there. We have Shorhan. I shouldn't have to talk about it. He is just slightly worse than Shigeru. I'm not even going to talk about it. I probably shouldn't need to. He goes there. We have Shax. Also, sorry, I'm in Azkros. I can't speak today. Fuck. Never mind. Lord Shax. Realistically, not the most like cool character. Everyone always does the thing of like him sleeping with Marasov. If you read the lore, that's not the case. He just recites Shakespeare. Like the whole helmet said on thing just got wildly out of control by people that didn't actually read the lore or understand it. As fun as it is to like mess around with. Battle 6 Fronts is pretty good lore for him and stuff, I guess. Battle Twilight Gap. The rest of it just doesn't do much in game. I guess he gives us our swords back in D1. He's a cooler character than Saladin, so he's going to just above. Sloane, that's her name. If it wasn't for Season of Deep, she wouldn't care if they died. But because of Season of Deep, they are going just below our Ghost. I think they're a very cool character because of that. I really like them. Also, I know this makes me look back and just see Ashimir where he is. I used to have a weird fondness for Ashimir, I guess. So, Ashley gets ahead a bit more. Now we have the Speaker. And the Speaker I would have put in wouldn't care if they died, if you asked me back in D1. Even in D2, until like this one cutscene that I will play, I would have put him in wouldn't care if they died. But him telling Ghoul to go kill himself, right here.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death. So, feel free to kill yourself.
That clip just made the Speaker slightly pull out and get above Lakshmi. Actually, no, realistically, he should be below. Like, that line just... it saved him from the last tier. But not good enough. Spider, on the other hand, though, I I do not like him. I really don't like him. But not enough to put him in wouldn't care if he died. Because he's a bit interesting. Yeah, he can go there. He's going below Ava though, surprisingly. I just don't care for him. Is anyone out there like an actual Spider fan? Because I don't think so. Next up, The Witness. This is really hard to rank him before the raid and before the new DLC. So this is basically ranking him off of like Lightfall and I guess the final cutscene for Witch Queen. In which case, he's not too bad. Just because we don't know enough about The Witness right now. He's gonna go like bottom beta. Because he's a pretty cool character, as stupid as he looks. The fucking happened again. Another freaking cut off because of a stupid ad, and I feel like what it is now. It's Adobe, whenever they say 40% off TLC's play, it just cuts it the second the ad appears. Even though it's not the part of the screen I'm recording. Apparently it's information that's like private or whatever. Even though it's an advert. Annoying. Where was I? The Witness. I was just calling him an emo fuck, to be fair. He goes where he is. Like, there's not enough about him. Varix betrays us in Forsaken. Really good character though in House of Wolves. His chitter annoys me. Not too much lore to him. Beyond Light, he's alright. Yeah. He can go here. He doesn't really do... No, he goes above Sloan. Doesn't do enough. Zero Wrath, though. Fucking awesome character. Really interesting story. It's not the end of her. Sure, we have to see her in Heresy, right? Like, surely. I really like her. She can only grow as a character. She won't be as good as Saturn ever, but she's good. I think she goes A tier. Her voice actor as well is so fucking... Oh, hers and Saturn voice actor is amazing. It makes me wish we heard Oryx a lot more. Like, Oryx actually spoke to us properly. So, you know what? He goes, like, no, I can't put him above Nezarec though. Like, Nezarec's got lore to him. Zer does, but like, nothing interesting. So it goes there. And Zavala. What would I do without Zavala? D1, other than a few memes, I would have put him really low down. But I think Season of the Chosen onwards made me like him. And that's it. Like, before that, did not care for him. Cared for the actor. Lance Reddick, rest in peace. Love him. Great actor. Love whenever I see him in shows now. Like, watching back stuff. And... oh, I don't know. His character just annoys me. Like, most of the time. So I think I'm going to have to put him just above Callus. Because his lore's alright as well. I mean, Season of Haunted really helped boost that a bit. But he's not the most interesting character. He goes there. Anyway, if you like this tier list and any of my other videos, please don't forget to like, sub, and subscribe. I hope to see you on next video. Don't forget, if you want to comment your own tier list down below. Peace.